Hello everybody, hope you're enjoying the start to the new week. For today's message, which we'll jump straight into, I'm going to be tuning into the divine masculine energies. I'm going to be beginning with the Emperor and the Empress Divine Lover Oracle by Angelic Revelation 144. And here's the first card. I want to reveal a sacred secret to you. I am your eternal husband and the lover of your soul. I will carry you over the threshold into eternity. I long for us to get close enough in the physical world to give you a glimpse of my eternal love for you. I can only get as close as the dynamics and the energies allow, and the power to make adjustments there is entirely in your hands. And as you step into your power to change what's not perfect, please know that you're inspiring me to do the same in my own way, and that means not listening to anyone. This is my woman, this is the one for me, and we can both stand strong here. Follow the golden thread. Always do right by your heart. Be uninfluenceable. I choose compassion over criticism of my divine partner. So if you're still having a few thoughts that are not as positive as they could be, that's okay. Don't judge it. It's just showing you your next step, where to send love to yourself, where to work, what to work on, where to go, what to work through. And as you work through all this stuff, I will be mirroring that, knowing that my agenda is to be with my one true love and listen only to the divine. Only the divine can influence me, no one else. There are difficult moments, of course. It can start to get rough when upsets start to come up. But it's okay if you've got the tools to deal with the tools to deal with them. Create the pathways, and you do that by processing the upsets. Find the work, heal the blocks, and come together with humility and innocence. It's not about you and me, but it's about the divine and love itself. It carries you through your life. That's the biggest breakthrough yet. On this journey, you'll find that we will have our union, but we'll also discover so much more along the way. You've changed. I can see how you've matured, how you've grown in your womanhood in such a short space of time. It's time to come be with your man. Just love me now. Don't accept anything else. You have the tools. Show up with humility to the divine's doorstep, and the divine will usher you in. A lot of small steps, critical junctures, people supporting you on the way, people helping you. If you're about the divine, my God, it's good. You don't lose what you love. Your love's always here, and your love is divine. And miracles and blessings for you. Perfection's the promise. Harmonious twin flame union isn't the end. There's still work to do. All the work that led up to this point prepares you. We love each other so much, stuff will come up to work through all the time. The deeper you go with the love, which you want to do at full speed, together, more stuff comes up. Being prepared for the potency of your harmonious twin flame union. You don't want to dive into it to get high and not do the work, because that makes for a nasty ass time, and the compassionate thing to do is separate. But you're going through this transformation so you can have this perfect romance, and it's so worth it. But there's no denying the amount of work it requires. No problem. So retreat to your sanctuary and work where you're guided to. Everything in our life is going to be on fire. Hold tight. It requires pretty impressive work and perseverance, because this is the Olympics of love, a grand palace. It requires a lot more maintenance and running costs than a little shack. Because with basic relationships, you don't get much in terms of romance or real divine partnership. If you have any expectations of someone being like a twin flame, it becomes a nightmare. With no expectations, it's like becoming a neighbour. So persist. Remember the goal. When you see me as your opponent, it passes as you continue doing the work. Be really patient and present with yourself, with me. We've got to be present and patient with each other as we work the process. This is the price to arrive, and the more you give here, the easier you get to heaven. I do not perceive my own best interests. What would you not accept if you but knew that everything that happens, all events past, present and to come, are gently planned by one whose only purpose is your good? So however it looks at the moment, please know that it's going to lead to eternal happiness. So keep persisting. Always go after the good feeling no matter what. Keep going for it. There's no reason why this feeling can't be yours for eternity. Continue to perceive the good feeling in spite of appearances. I may appear to you as the swamp monster, the embodiment of your fears, but that's not the case. I'm someone who loves you perfectly. Not a swamp monster throwing a poo at you every time you reach out. That's the appearances. Just keep doing your meditations, keep doing the mirroring, keep going. Trust I love you perfectly and completely. Our spirits are in need of refreshing. I want you to come away with me so we can retreat from this world to replenish our souls. I want us to leave our cares behind and run away together for a while. Being in your arms all alone is so soothing to my soul. Yeah, that feeling, that desire we have for each other, the recognition, the understanding of who we really are to each other. That's the clear knowing, that's the truth about you and me. The way you feel about me in your heart, without having to deal with illusions about me, is who I really am on the inside. And we always need to treat each other as that perfect being. If I'm going apeshit and you're having a hard time, you need to stay in the truth of the divine being that I am. That's the secret. Treat me as perfect. All things lead back to perfection. Because when you recognise the perfection in me, that's when I can recognise the perfection in you. I am best friends with my divine partner first and lover second. My partner knows that they can depend on me to be there for them through thick and thin. So if you see something that I'm doing that's out of order, ask, is that who I really am? And what you're really about? Is this real? I reveal myself as perfect, and I'm pointing to a place where you're out of alignment with yourself and you have to love yourself there. I'm always teaching, because I'm your divine teacher as well as your best friend. Results come after a period, not by pushing, but surfing. That flow of love is always there for you to receive it. Challenges will always come up. There's no limit to opportunities to go deeper together and heal the union. It's just attention and focus to spiritual work. You are the oracle. Be willing to see any signs of discomfort. Perhaps you're pushing too hard because you're really longing for the juicy bit to manifest. But the longing for the juicy bit is the upset, so heal that. You need to enjoy the ride right now. There's a huge discipline required to enjoy the now. Speak the language of love. You're achieving long-term goals by cultivating right now. Clear away whatever's between you and the light. Cultivate daily. Build a relationship and mastery bit by bit. You don't go to the gym, lift 9,000 pounds and be the most rich person ever the next day. You're worthy of a man that respects and appreciates your love and returns it with peace, and you're worthy of receiving that love. So please be willing to accept love. So works that are created over a long period of time. Any unwillingness or resistance to accepting my love prevents harmonious union and the life of your dreams. There really is nothing stopping you. Cultivate peace by healing every upset that arises. Am I anything that you don't want in an ideal partner? Who am I on the inside? Is there anything about that that's not your perfect man? And it's not fun to partner with someone who don't align in every place. But these things come from the essence of who we are, beneath the values, who we really are inside. You're the same as me. Okay, everybody, I'm going to end this message here. If you would like a personal reading or twin flame coaching, please check the description box below. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.